Hello everyone, I'm Rajitha from Team Code Junction. Today I'm going to teach you how to run a build and test your Angular application when you're making a pull request or directly connecting to a branch. And in this tutorial, we are going to use GitHub Actions. So why do we use GitHub Actions? GitHub Actions are used to automate our workflows. So let's take an example like this. Think that you want to make an npm library. So when you are making an npm library, you will make pull request, direct commits to certain branch to make changes. So whenever you're going to make a change, you will need to build and test your project. So if we can automate this workflow within GitHub, that would be an advantage. And in a master release, you will be able to automatically publish your library to npm. Using GitHub Actions, you will be able to do this in Linux, Mac OS and Windows environments. That would be another advantage because sometimes the Windows build may pass and Linux build may fail, and you will be running your library in a Linux environment based server and your package won't be working. So let's go to a Angular application and test this out. This is our newly created Angular application, and in this demo we will be automating the build and test workflows. In this project, I have added Puppeteer as a dependency which will be used for testing. So it has been added in the karmaconfig.js as a custom launcher using base as the Chrome headless, and you have to add these two flags. So let's run a test. So the reason that I'm using Puppeteer is that the Chrome headless browser won't be opening any browser windows. So if you run an ng test in a normal Angular application, it will open a browser window and do necessary tests. So that shouldn't be the case when you are running a test in a server like GitHub Actions. So we will be using the test command as ng test watch false browsers Chrome headless Puppeteer. Here is the code base that I have pushed to a GitHub repository. So now comes the interesting part, that we are going to make GitHub Actions. So most of the time the Angular projects are built in Node.js runtime, so we will be creating Node.js workflow. So as you can see, the workflow file will be going onto the folder GitHub, and inside that there's another folder called workflows. So we will be creating two build jobs. One would be the Ubuntu build and the second would be the Windows build. So let's name the first build as the Ubuntu build, and we will be using Node version 12, and we will be running npm install, npm run build. Since this is an Angular project, we will anyway have a build, so I will remove the if present part, and we will be running npm test. So we can duplicate this build job and we can easily create the Windows build job through that. So I will rename this as Windows build and the intended changes, and I have to change this version for Windows latest. So now we have to name this build script with your preferred name. So I will use this as code junction build, and we will be running this on push for the master branch as well as for pull requests. Branches master. So our build script is ready to commit. Start commit, and we will be committing this through a branch. So I will be naming the commit message as creating the build script. So let's propose the file and see. Creating the pull request. And now we should be able to see the Windows and the Ubuntu builds running right here. So the two builds started. Let's check what's the progress. So now it's running npm install, so the dependencies will be installed. The install is successful in Windows build, and now it is running the ng build. ng build succeeded. Now it's running the tests. Tests got succeeded. Yeah, the Windows build is successful, and we are waiting for the Ubuntu build. And the Ubuntu build is also successful. So our Angular project both succeeded the build and test in both Ubuntu and Windows environments. So let us merge the pull request. So it will run another workflow since we are pushing this commit to the master branch through the pull request. Confirm merge. It got merged, and if you go to the code, you can see that this yellow color dot, it says that both Ubuntu and Windows fields are running for push, and eventually, since the pull request will got succeeded, this will definitely get succeeded. So as you can see, the last commit to the master branch by a push is successful. In the first part of this tutorial, I told that having two builds in different environments would give a value-added advantage. So let me demonstrate that with a small code change. So let us go back to our code, and then I will be changing this letter to capital C, and then save this, and I will be committing this. So let's create a pull request and see. So the code test branch got updated. So I will be creating a pull request to this branch to the master. If you put test build as the description, test as heading, create pull request. So now you should be able to see two builds running, the Windows one and the Ubuntu one. Windows build started and the Ubuntu build as well. So we are checking the progress of the two builds. So the Windows build succeeded and the Ubuntu build failed. So let's check the error. So here the error says that it cannot find the module/app.component. So the reason behind this is Windows file paths are not case sensitive, but in Ubuntu the file paths are case sensitive. The benefit here is that you can check your project is working in other environments and make sure your project works on every environment that you need. That's it for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. Thanks for watching.